Chosen here with Operation Holy Dawn. That's right, we are coming back with an Advent retaliation mission. Apparently it's going to be very difficult, so we are sending out some of our good soldiers, some of our top-tiered ones, before we start trying to hunt down some of the Chosen. So today we are coming out with Deadbolt, Pancakes, Sentinel, Shifter, Hype, and Scorch. So yes, we are going to head out there and we are going to save our friends, and who knows, maybe the Chosen will pop up and try us, take us down a peg or two.
Sky Ranger deployed.
But I think
In position to drop.
I think the surprise will be on them, as so far we've got a fairly good record against the Chosen, so I'm definitely looking forward to saving our friends and setting us up for future success. Yes,
The aliens just hit one of the resistance outposts hard. There may be survivors, but that's a best-case scenario. We're going in to secure the site. Neutralize all hostile contacts.
as I was saying, for future benefit, if we save a civilian, we gain an extra 3 supplies from the region each round, so it will be very much worth it to us. Rightio.
Menace 1-5. Hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot, and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
Okay, so looks like there's a little bit of fire going around. Very smoky embers. Alright, let's see. There's some kind of structure there, so I'm sure that's probably where we're going to want to head off to. Could be something along there as well. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we should probably try and get ourselves some high ground. After all, we know that that is very good. Now, did we bring, we did not bring our Reaper, did we? No, we did not. Alright, well then, since that is the case, we're going to have to, run away and just go straight into everything. So, let's see, let's move someone like maybe Shifter? Yeah, I suppose that's not a terrible space. We could put her there. Be flanked either this side or further down there if we go here. Maybe we move... Yeah, you know what? Let's just go up here. Let's take the full cover. If we are flanked, we will just have to deal with things efficiently. So, here it goes. Very unfortunate starting at a lower elevation.
Got some
Ooh.
advent here.
Do they see us? Oh dear. Okay. That's bad. That's very bad. Alright. Hopefully they don't go for any of our civilians. Alright, and we did end up getting somewhat flanked. Well, just our luck, hey? Alright, well, we have a 50-50 here. I'm thinking maybe we go ahead and grapple. Let's take the full cover here with our sniper. I think that would probably be our best bet. Let's have a look at her shot and see what's affecting. High cover, 40%. Okay. And then defense and high cover. Yeah. Not exactly good for us. Alright, let's see what we can do. Where is our... Oh, actually, we have a double sniper. Hang on a second, is this... Did we plan to have a double sniper? I don't remember. Alright, well, Deadbolt is probably going to do a bit of a face-off. Maybe we can pull him into... got a fairly dodgy spot to move. Alright, well, either way, it's Scorch. That seems like a someone we want to get into the fray. Who are you teamwork with? Sentinel. Okay. Okay, maybe we run... Let's maybe go... Combat protocol, that's not really what we're after. Let's go... Where can we move him that's relatively safe? Nowhere really. Maybe full cover down here? Could also unleash us a little bit of trouble. Oh, I guess this is what we're going to do. We're going to move you here.
Got it.
At least you have some kind of full cover. We'll see if that reveals anyone else. Oh, we see the chrysalid. Okay, that's actually remarkably helpful. 82% is a good shot. Alright, or 53 on the priest. Okay. Scanning protocol as well. Yep, I forgot we had that. Actually, possibly should have used that to begin with. Oh well. New tools. Let's, I don't think we'll get a kill if we go there. We could... Yeah, we can't reach him. Can't reach him. Yeah, we want to try and take out these chrysalids as quickly as possible. Maybe we run and gun? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Let's run and gun.
Running and gunning!
We're going to send you all the way up here into full cover.
10-4.
And we'll see if we can do some fancy work. So, luckily you do have blade storms, so if people try and attack us, we'll do, we'll maybe draw their fire. Yeah, alright, let's use a free action. We could do a 99 here or a 99 there. I think we will take... I think we take this one here just so they don't run towards the civilian population. Alright, let's see how that goes. Stunned. Okay, that's good. That's good. And now from here, we can go... Shotgun could potentially kill if we get a crit. Or we could finish him off, but he's stunned, so I don't think that's the play. Let's go... Ooh, the elite trooper would be a kill. No, I think the chrysalids are our danger right now, so actually, hang on. Let's come back, because I was about to say we could get the kill with our Reaper, and then could possibly use the, with our Templar, and then use the Reaper ability and maybe finish off this one too. But that only works if he's on partial health, but we could potentially kill him here. So let's see if hype... Yeah, there we go. Let's bring you back here into half cover.
Grapple out.
If things go well, that will just provide us a good weapon range, as well as whatever else we can do. Now we have... Yeah. 78% there, 50, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so it is a sniper rifle shot. Is there anyone else who could possibly make it up there? You do have lightning hands, that will take your whole turn though. I would like to see those chrysalids if possible. We want the damage. We would from here. You know what? I think that may be good enough for us. We will lose sight on one of the two of them. I'm guessing it's the 35, so... Let's... Hang on, where were we going to move her? And we're looking for the chrysalids. We know that spot was somewhere near here, right? Where were we moving her? Have I just lost my mind? Oh, there's no cover there. Okay. Or it's beside our other friend. Yeah, that's not ideal. We do want cover. Okay. A little bit tricky. Well, let's go... Where can we move you? I guess we're just going to move into full cover, maybe? Yeah, we're not going to take a 50-50 chance. We need to get into cover first. So let's run up here.
I guess that'll be okay.
Alright, 25% and a 45. We could lightning hands, we may as well. Let's put a little bit of damage on... You know what, let's go for the elite trooper, because potentially if we can do a Reaper move, we might be able to take him out of the picture. Okay, well, that's worth it. Do we go for a face-off? The odds aren't very good. 43 and 25. It would be an extra couple of shots. Yeah, let's go ahead and give it a chance. Again, I don't like this opening position, is pretty dodgy for us. Oh.
Negative damage.
Okay, well. Oh, that's right, and it is an ability. Okay, well, I guess it was worth something. Yeah, that rend could just not quite be enough. Need a little bit of damage there. Alright, come back to Scorch. Let's try Sentinel. 93% or an 82? Yeah, that's potentially a kill. Let's go... Let's try with the... Do we take it? Or do we go for the better shot? I don't think we're going to get an opportunity to flank. Actually, yeah, if we're being flanked, yeah, this might go both ways. Let's go ahead and take this shot. Maybe if we're lucky. Ugh, no, we're not.
Still standing.
Okay, that's unfortunate. Anyone else available? Hype, yes. We have 100% here. Ooh. If only you had a lightning hands. 78. Actually, let's look at the pistol shot. You know what? That's actually what we need. So I think we're going to take this instead of sustaining the other one. So, bit of an odd choice given we had a guarantee with a sniper rifle, but it's probably worth it. Alright, let's go here. Let's activate our Reaper ability. Can we... Yeah, we can definitely get this one. We can possibly get this one. Yeah. Let's go, Reaper.
Silence the oppressors!
Alright, and now we will brand you. Now let's go from here.
A righteous strike!
This will be a kill. This will also gain focus, so we should do a good amount of damage. Alright. And we also gain an extra turn again, which is very nice. But before we do that, run and gun available. Let's go ahead and use this 98%. There we are.
Only winged him.
This should be enough. This does 6 to 7. That's fine.
My strike surges forth!
Alright. This is actually, it's a very bad beginning, but it is panning out, so may as well take it.
For the Templars!
We'll go as close as possible. We do have momentum after all of this. Oh, really? What are the chances? Oh. Alright, well, hopefully they're not being targeted. 66% there, that there, 100% here. What are our damage? Only 4 to 5. That's not a great chance at all. Anyone else available on team? No, they are not. Alright, let's go. Now, you don't have the melee. Ooh. Should have probably picked our position a little bit better. Let's go... Yeah, we don't want to be flanked. We could possibly take a position here. That would grant us full cover. We can't save anyone if we do take proper cover, which we're definitely going to want to do. So I guess we're just going to hunker down a little and hope for the best. Yeah, we could really afford getting Bladestorm with him. And is this the... Oh, yeah. Well, from bad to worse to worstest. To the least. Oh my goodness.
Better be careful.
Okay, well, this is gonna be fun. Good thing is, his adversary is the Templar, who we do have on mission. Can summon savage allies. Yeah, that's no good. That looks like a, is that a Berserker or a Muton? All seeing, no hiding, that's fine. Generation hopefully will kill him quick enough. Right, Riddle for close range. Good thing we have...
It's dangerous out here.
Good thing we have a Ranger with us as well. We can really maximize the short range damage.
Our operation. They sent in one of the chosen. We should try to track that thing down and deal with it before it causes too much trouble.
There's not much sport in this, but it is amusing.
Okay. My goodness, so many stupid chrysalids. What's going on here? Is you going to take a shot at us? Holy warrior. Okay. On a... Wait. Okay, we're going to have to check that out. I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah, we're taking the flank shot. Yeah. We knew that was going to happen.
I'd at least get a laugh out of this.
Okay. Okay, we have a couple of choices. What's going on here? They have a bunch of extra health. That seems weird. We definitely want to kill this, though. We definitely want to kill him and him, so we're gonna... We got a fun little thing to sort out. Alright, and we also have, so what is that, 2 chrysalids and 2 other enemies, apart from the Chosen. Alright, first of all, let's go... We have 100% here. Would this be enough? 7 to 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Possibly. Well, let's have a look. If we go Deadeye, brings it to 75. Would that be enough to actually take him out? Oh, 50% crit. Actually, we already have a 50-50. You know what? I think we go with this. At the very least, he goes into his sustain. Ooh, 11 damage. That's, very nice. Alright, Deadbolt. What have you got? You got a 57? I think, that's probably going to be our best bet, really. I don't see you getting a, better shot on anybody. Let's see here. Scorch, you could take out one of them. Maybe one of them. Sentinel, what are your shots? 61%? It's not terrible. Could be better. That tree apparently does not exist. Okay, well... That is unexpected. Alright, well then, in that case, we have, what is it, Restoration. No, we're not going to use that. Nor Scanning Protocol. Let's look. Combat Protocol would do... Yeah, 4 damage. That's definitely not what we're after. Actually, we need a heal. We need to heal Shifter after that terrible hit, so...
This might sting.
Let's go ahead and help her out. Oh, sorry, Riku. Sorry, buddy. Let's take the shot. Yeah, I don't think we've got a better choice now. Alright. You know what? 7 damage? That is well and truly okay in my eyes. That's, yeah, 1 hit point. Alright, so maybe actually we could catch him on an Overwatch, because he'll come out of that on his turn. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and, Deadbolt, what have you got? 50-50? Question is, where is the best spot for you to take that from? Should we move you further up? If we run here, we can probably take a pistol shot, and it will keep him in a better position, I think. Actually, let's just zoom out a little. Yeah, full cover. I think that seems reasonable. Otherwise it's what? Yeah, 57%. Low cover, defense is high. Yeah, you know what? I don't think our odds can get too much worse. So let's just bring him up.
You here.
And then we'll take the pistol shot, which is 68. So you know what? That was a very good call indeed. Oh, a good angle. Huh.
I think I should see this.
Alright, fantastic. Alright, now who else have we got? We have Scorch, Pancakes, Shifter. Alright, and we want one Overwatch if we can get it. Let's maybe see about Shifter. Let's bring you... Do we bring you here? You do have the fancy Overwatch, don't you? Plus 10 on aim on Overwatch. What's your current shot? Oh, it doesn't actually highlight the... That's a shame. Alright, let's see what you can do. You can do... There's Chrysalid, Chrysalid... Ah, that's right, Faceless. And the Egg Sac. Yeah, we need to destroy that. What abilities do you have? Momentum, Deflect, Shadow Step, and Fortress. Yeah. Alright, Pancakes, what are you going to do? Might possibly use the rocket launcher. That could get a little bit of damage on. That could be useful. Possibly blow up the truck with the Chrysalid there, but again, I don't think that's necessarily the best. You have a 95% shot. You know what? That could be a kill if we crit. So you know what? I think we're gonna bring him nice and close. Let's go up here. Yeah, either way I don't think it's gonna make a difference. They'll be in melee range, so yeah, let's run all the way up. Do we need cover from the side? I don't think so. I think Shifter can pick this up. So we'll go here. We'll then go 100%, 25% chance to crit, or slash with a 25% chance to crit. Well, I guess we maintain our ammo for a rainy day. Okay.
Hard target, minimal damage.
Alright, Shifter, let's go. Yeah. It's a hard choice. Scorch, you've got that as well. Let's go. We could bring you. Oh no, you're probably in those good a spot as any. Actually, if we're doing psychic damage, does that cut through... No, it doesn't. I was hoping we could go cut through the shield. Alright, let's go ahead and let's take the kill. I guess we may as well just use our pistol. 1 damage here. Oh, wait a second. No. We're not going to take the shot there. We're going to put damage on... Let's go Overwatch. I'm not sure which target we want to go for. Actually, no, that could Blade Master and Overwatch could trigger at the same time. Let's just go for the... Let's go for this Chrysalid. 90% is pretty good. If he comes our way... I was about to say Pancakes could take a shot. Alright, well 83 is not great. That's not great either. I think we should move... her over here. Yeah, and then we will go... And then we'll go and Overwatch so we can take out him. Otherwise, like, there's nowhere we can move where we'd actually have proper cover. Like, we could possibly go there, but again, we're still really close and we don't want to draw, we want to draw the melee towards Pancake. So let's go ahead and Overwatch. Yeah. That's what we're going to do.
Scanning.
Hopefully this is the right call. I have no idea if this is good or bad. Yeah, Stasis End. Come on, move. Alright. Blade Storm. Thank you, paying off. Oh, something's going slightly to plan. Oh dear. Well, we got a shot on that Chrysawood, so at the very least, there we are, Blade Storm coming in. Okay.
That's right.
Not quite ideal. We're definitely in trouble. Holy Warrior. What's that? As long as you're not taking shots at my guys, it's kind of what I care about. Okay. We can hopefully clean this up on the next turn, and the Faceless won't make it in. Yeah. He's way too big and slow. Oh. I take that back. Maybe he's just really big and... No, not too bright either, actually. Alright, Chrysawood Birth. That's not good. That's not good at all. Tracking mark, shot. Tracking shot mark. That's
see further than you'd think.
Oh. No,
The most
that's not
dangerous
terrible.
game. Hardly.
Alright, first of all, Shifter. I think we're going to... Actually, no. Let's get these guys up into the fight if we can. Let's go... we're going to lose all of our targets if we go up here. Actually, you have no target anyway. Let's go... You know what, I think I might use a grenade here. We can't do anything else. So let's run you blue into the half cover. And then we'll see if we can lob a nade up there. Yeah, let's... Can we take him out? Yes, we can. Okay, fantastic. Let's make sure we get him. And you know what? Let's... Yeah. Leave the rock. Destroy all the full cover. Just in case there's others around. There we go. Fantastic.
The
Oh.
elders really don't like it when you kill off their priests.
Okay, well apparently, if they have that Holy Warrior thing, that will destroy what they're attached to. I guess there's some kind of psychic connection that becomes very difficult to deal with. Alright, since that's the case, let's bring you up here, and you know what? Let's even go... Do we get full cover behind... Oh, that's right, this tree does not exist. Ah. Alright, well then, since that tree doesn't exist, let's just bring you right there behind the rock. We can pick up the goods.
Feet.
And you can at least take some shots next turn. Alright, a stock and a data pad. Not too bad.
Got the goods.
Alright, Pancakes, you got some choices, and so do you, Shifter. Let's start with the Faceless. 98% chance. No crit. Well, you don't have anyone else to fire at, so... Hang on a second. What do we do here? Do we run this way towards all of... Yeah, we probably want to keep heading towards the Chosen. Let's go... Maybe we run you here, take full cover from the Chosen if he takes a shot, and we'll take the flank.
Sure thing.
Yeah, we should be able to take him out, no trouble. There we are, and critical chance is still 0. How does that not count as a... Oh wait, he's maybe just so huge that it just doesn't count. Because every angle is the same. Yeah, that could make sense. Alright, well, that's easy enough. Hype, let's get you out of danger. Let's run you into the full cover here.
On your order.
And we will give you the pistol shot. There we are. Oh, okay. Well, oh, dead shot. That's what's giving her the crit chance. Okay. Seems reasonable. Thank you very
Target
much.
neutralized.
You don't hesitate to pull the trigger. I like that.
Alright. Pancakes or Scorch can probably take this kill, so maybe we go... who's got a good range on things? Could possibly we move Pancakes over here. And then possibly even where is he? Yeah. Move him into cover. Let's go with Scorch first, I think. Yeah. What do? You can go Rend 100%. Sure, we may as well.
I will tear you apart!
Actually, I think she has yeah, momentum, so that'll be useful. Oh, and a level up to Major. Fantastic. Let's run you. Oh, we do want to move forwards if possible. Do we think they're going to be in this area or off to the side? I'm going to bank on... You know what? Let's just run you here into... Is there full cover? I don't think we'll get great vision though. Maybe we just move you up slightly. Ah, there we are. Half cover. That should be... Ooh. That's actually not as good as I wanted. Let's bring you... Yeah, there we are. Double half. That's what we're going to compromise on. No full cover anywhere in particular. No targets available. What's going on here? Fear of panic. This unit may panic when a squad mate panics in combat. Huh. That's not good. Alright, well first of all, let's go... Let's boy move into the full cover. We'll take this guy out of the equation. Thank you very much. And if you reveal, you still have a turn. Okay. I reckon... Do we take an Overwatch? No, I think we go for cover. Cover is probably more important. We know we're not going to get flanked off to the left. Otherwise, I feel Scorch would have seen. Oh.
I'm having a vision.
Oh, well, you know what? That's, seems like it's just down to us. And to be honest, if he's just looking at us, we can do a fair bit of good. So, let's bring... Who do we bring forwards? That's right, Deadbolt. Let's get you up into... Actually, we might take this cover here. Let's zone out a little. If we go here, no real targets. But I think that's probably the best as far as furthest forward position. Yep. Let's go ahead and we'll grab that. Now, we know that there's normally just one baseless in the mission, so we could be okay. There could be two, but I'm feeling fairly good. Sentinel, let's run you... Did we just double check that we got everybody? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get too far, so let's just go here and make sure we take both of those civilians off the playing field.
Good as new.
There we go. Alright, Pancakes, you got some work, and so do you, Shifter. Let's bring you up. There we go.
Not a problem.
Full cover working out well. Pipe, let's go... Where do we run you? Actually, you know what? I don't think there's anyone down there. Let's go all the way up into full cover here.
Got it. Moving.
Avoid using squad sight, if possible. Just because we know that it does come with a penalty. Let's run you... Let's just bring you up into full cover. I'm not sure if this will activate the Chosen, so...
I bet that light show of yours is real impressive among these poor saps. Hey, Templar.
You know what? Let's go into an Overwatch. I feel like we're close enough that he's just going to come to us.
By me.
So let's bring you there. Let's bring Pancakes over here. We'll go into full cover. There we go. And let's also Overwatch. Alright. And you know what, for kicks and giggles, let's just get everyone...
Moving to Overwatch.
Eyes peeled.
There we go. Oh, okay, so it turns out I was wrong. You can have two faceless. It's a ginormous glob of sentient clay. And he's still not coming in. Okay.
Wherever you are.
Alright, well, we can deal with the hunter easy enough. Let's go ahead and go... Who has a clean shot? You know what, let's bring you up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, shift off into full cover. You'll have a take on the faceless. Let's go ahead and take that. Beautiful.
I'm running low on ammo.
Doing good work there. Alright, Hype, you are... where can we go? That is... We would have vision. Yeah, let's go here. Oh, actually, we have a grapple. Ooh. Maybe. Oh, if we could get up there, that would be fantastic. Would that position be counted? It doesn't show us because it doesn't think we could reach it, but I'm guessing if these tiles are selected, I'm guessing altitude does make a difference. But either way, let's go up here. Even if it's free, we'll then use a blue move and we might have some altitude, so either we're out of danger. Oh. And it does appear that only on that plane is where the damage is coming to. Okay. Well then, do we take the kill or do we move up for... Let's move up into... Hang on a second. If we have death from above, killing an enemy costs a single action and does not end your turn. Does that mean we could overwatch? I feel like we could. Let's give it a shot. Let's try this out. We've never done this before, so let's fire our sniper rifle. Definitely don't need the scope for that one. And then, okay, we can just do a pistol overwatch. You know what? That's fair enough. I'm okay with this. She's...
Moving to Overwatch.
Alright. Deadbolt. Let's run you... I don't know, all the way up into half cover, I guess. And Scorch, let's just bring you... Actually, no, Sentinel, yeah, we should probably bring him up into the fray. Full cover or half cover? I think we go full.
Double time.
We know how dangerous it is, so... Alright, very nice. Pancakes. Do we give this a shot? We could. Is anyone else? There's Scorch and then there's Pancakes. Yeah, alright, let's go Pancake. Let's bring him in.
Absolutely.
If it is just the chosen
The
between
only thing worse than losing the fight down here is listening to the elders rant about it later.
That's one of the chosen.
Alright.
Heads up.
Well, since we don't have a very good shot, we're probably not going to get too close, but I think we can entice him to come a little bit closer. Let's go ahead and give him a bit of a bad day with the explosives.
Bringing the pain.
Yeah, fire the rocket launcher down there while he's away from all of our people we're trying to keep alive. Don't want any splash damage hitting our allies. And then we can go... What do we reckon? Probably get a flank on us, so let's go... Ah, that's a pretty nice spot. Move up here, and then we'll also take an overwatch. We do have a 68% chance to... Huh. That's actually not bad for a pistol. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Well, you certainly didn't enjoy that.
You got my attention, Templar.
Oh.
Go on already. Kill all the humans.
Intriguing. I totally forgot that guy burrowed into the ground. Yeah,
Armor still holding.
uh-oh.
I'm hit.
They won't hold up long at this rate, Commander.
That's not good. Alright, what are you doing? You're gonna go over there. Okay. You know what?
I've got a few toys of my own.
That's okay. I can live with that position. Oh, no, I can't.
Let's get this over with.
You and your grenades. Ooh. Nasty. You know what? I think we actually have an ability. Oh. Did we just...
Soldier down. Get him back up ASAP.
Now, we have a revival protocol, which is all well and good, but I don't think we necessarily... where are you? Hype. You can take a shot. Deadbolt. Sentinel. Yeah, you got a little bit of a scuff. Let's go... Healing or reviving them as needed. Yeah, let's go ahead and use this ability. I think we can take out... I think we can take out the chrysalid with everybody else around, but this should give us either... Is it a heal or a... What? I thought that said it would go around to every member. Ah, bummer. Alright, Revival protocol. Let's get Scorch. Yeah. Actually, this is alright, because they're melee units. Scorch can then pick up pancakes, and then they can both flank and knock him down. Yeah, although, oh wait a second, they're only given one action when they get revived, isn't it? Yeah. Let's just double check that I thought... Oh no, we have full amount of choice. So let's go... Let's run you here. We will... hang on. This would take our second... Oh no, is that free? Oh well, one way to find out. We have teamwork if we need it.
This will help you.
I don't think we will though. No longer dazed. Thank you very much.
I suppose you owe them the attempt at a rescue.
Alright.
Even if it ends up being a big mistake.
We will rend over here. Wonderful. Hey. Being brutal against Templars is a bad idea. That really stacks quite nicely in our favor.
You surprised me once again, Commander. Maybe I need to reconsider my tactics.
Great job, Commander. But there's no trace of that Chosen left. I've got a feeling we haven't seen the last of them. Still, at least we ruined their plans today.
Alright, we'll just run you up over here. And pancakes, you know what? We're going to run and gun you. Would you have eyes on? Yeah, let's just run and gun you.
Moving to fire position!
We have fun abilities for this very reason.
Heading out!
Let's go.
You're good to go!
95% is pretty good odds. Ah. That's,
Come on, focus!
I guess maybe he was still a little bit dazed. Let's go ahead and take the kill here. There we go.
Only the best.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Alright, we can live with that. Not quite as good as I wanted. Yeah, 2 wounds. But hey, that could have been ridiculously worse. And we only lost 1 civilian. So, considering we were dealing with chrysalids and the Chosen, and we started in such a terrible location, I think we handled that as reasonably as we could have.
Citizens of Advent, despite the best efforts of our noble peacekeepers, their work today to wipe clear an unauthorized camp belonging to criminal elements outside the city was thwarted by the barbaric group XCOM. Know that we will not be deterred by this ongoing campaign against peace.
Yeah, well, at the very least, our people have a little bit of peace and quiet, so I guess there's that going for us. As much as they may try and spin it otherwise, we will not let their propaganda succeed. We will... what is that? Improvise, adapt, and overcome? Alright. Scorch for damage, hype for most attacks. 85% is not bad for a percentage. Under 5 for hype yet again, and move furthest being our Templar. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let's... now we do... oh, that's right. We have a promotion. Promotions are good.
This
Promotions
just goes to
are
show
fun.
that the Chosen are vulnerable, and we can take them down.
Yeah.
We just have to figure out how to keep them down.
Give Pancake a little bit of time off. Let him get a little bit of his will back, being a little bit tired. Also have, what's this? Some bonds that we can choose from. Okay, that's not bad. And 4 and 1, that's fine. The idea was as long as it was less than a week, I think it was, that would put us in a good spot to hunt the Chosen. Alright, Arcwave. Rend generates a wave of psionic energy in the direction of the attack, damage increases with focus level. Okay, that's cool. Exchange. We can zip out and switch with somebody else, a squad mate, sorry. Or we could get lightning hands. Well, another attack would be nice. They all cost 14, but I think we might dip into some of her AP. I'm thinking... what do we do? We have a couple of good choices to pick from. Stun Strike, Pillar, and Overcharge Parry. Is there a Blade Storm at all for her? Maybe there's one at the very end, that would make sense. Yeah. I think we should probably pick up Deep Focus too for an extra focus point. That would be really good. Let's go with the... let's go with the Arc Wave, or... actually, you know what? No, let's go with the Lightning Hands. We always seem to feel like we're an action short of everything we wish to do, so we might as well pick that up. Oh, Soldier AP went down to 10. Maybe it was worth more than it was letting on. What do we do here? We could do one of these other ones if we wanted. Channel. Yeah, I think we're going to pick up the Deep Focus. Deep Focus seems too good to skip. Yeah, I think that's going to be our best bet. Either that or maybe parry. But either way, we will figure that out for a later date. Let's just pick up what we know we want. Alright, there we go. Thank you very much. 4 days off. That's fine by me. Now, civilians rescued. Wonderful. A stock data pad. Very nice. Oh, actually, hang on a second.
Hello, Commander.
We just had a mission with our plasma weapons, and I can't remember if we ever actually ended up outfitting ourselves with a bunch of fancy toys. Oh, alright, well, let's have a look at some of these bonds. What's this? Lauren and Pancakes. Interesting. Who else have we got? We have Garcia and Gnome. That's interesting. Are they both sharpshooters? If they are, we may not necessarily want to bond that pair. Or Lauren and Gnome again. Let's have a look at our soldiers list. Okay, view soldiers, here we go. So yeah, we're waiting for Top Notch, our best sharpshooter, to no longer be shaken.
Flows throughout our world, and by mastering its forces, the Templars are able to reach beyond what any human once thought possible. When the Elders are truly banished from the Earth, we will be the masters of the power they have left behind.
Alright, so let's have a look at Pancakes. You have a soldier bond available. You could go with either Lauren as a specialist or Garcia. That is an interesting choice. I don't know who we want to, we want to pair you up with anybody. Oh, well, one of those ones, I should say. Lauren, what are your potential bonds? You have... maybe Deadbolt? That actually could work really well, having a specialist and a sharpshooter as a team. Yeah, I think that's the bond we're going to stick with. I think that's got more utility to us. So, yeah, we'll give them a photo. Let's randomize. You know what? Yeah, I can see them both being very enthusiastic. Definitely on the whole, you know, jumping backwards, firing my gun. Probably should have asked to be firing both guns at once. And then the whole dramatic pose. I like it. Shifter and Deadbolt. Twin Towers of Pain. Very nice. Okay. Well, what else have we got then? We can go back. And what's this? We have a bond for Pancake Garcia. Yeah. You know, it's not necessarily terrible. Garcia. What? Hang on. We should. Sorry, I'm going to double check this again. Garcia is Lieutenant. We have. Do we have any other sharpshooters who are high level? We don't. She's our highest. Oh, well. Okay. Apart from Deadbolt. Well, I was thinking we weren't going to, but you know what? Maybe we do. Just so we have them there, and we might be able to work them into more missions. Yeah, you know what? Let's give it a go. We may as well have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Let's go ahead and bond those two as well. Okay, photo times. You know what? Bond forged in blood. Do we reckon? I reckon that's a pretty decent pose. Actually, we might zoom out just a little bit. There we go. Got to get the full weapons in view. Very nice. Alright, now, what have we got? We have 93 supplies, and... Ooh, available engineers. So let's chuck you over there. And then... We can't really put them anywhere at this stage. Yeah, we definitely put the workshop in the wrong spot. That was a rookie error, but hey, at least we now know. There's a shielded power coil and an empty building. What could we chuck in here? Actually, we have... Yeah, a workshop will give us more room for... What do we call them? Gremlins, like another two, but that's not necessary. The lab we can't do either. We could upgrade that resistance comm, but that'll cost us more power, which we're going to need more, so that'll be a necessary improvement. And then, yeah, power relay for 10 or a sire, yeah, we can't afford either of those, so I guess we're going to hang off on those for a little bit. Maybe pick up the power relay upgrade and then maybe the resistance comms. I think that's going to be our best bet for the future. So, since we have a whole stack of stuff to pay for, let's head back up to the bridge and see if we can tactically acquire some new things. Alright, alien alloys, not exactly our most important.
I had to expect you'd at least win a few of these little battles. The Elders wouldn't have wasted this much time if you were completely inept.
You know what? I think we would go for the supply cache, but since we're already here by the intel, and it only has 2 days left, let's go ahead and pick that up. I think that would be the most time efficient. Yeah, we've already spent 2 days. Ooh, we now have a spark. Okay, let's see what we got.
We've got the schematics, and our equipment is ready to begin assembly, Commander. Just give the word and we'll build the skulljack.
Staff in the Spark in engineering to perform upgrades. Okay. Staff the Spark in engineering. Good to know. Very cool. We now have a Spark. You know what? I think we should also probably get going on the... Oh, these are instant. Ooh, you know what? Maybe we go for a couple of... what do we got coming next? Heavy armor and a grenade. Let's go for ammo since it only costs a core. Talon rounds. Okay. These rounds fracture into wicked micro shards of alien alloy on impact, granting plus 20% critical chance and plus 1 bonus damage on critical hits. Oh, yeah, that's fantastic. Put that on a shotgun or a sniper rifle, and that'd be wicked. That'd be very wicked. You know what? Let's try. Yeah, we have a couple of. Oh, we only have 2 cores. We might need some for armor and other things. Let's not go any further. Let's go... what do we want? Let's go ahead and start on the skulljack. I think we'll add that to our list.
I'll send word as soon as we're finished.
Been meaning to do that for some time. But yeah, experimental grenades, heavy weapons, and then the skulljack. That seems good to me. Alright. Oh, whoops. The project, we want to go and see what our little robo buddy does. Spark. Now, we do actually have a name for our little Sparky, so let's go ahead and let's go first name, and it shall go by what is this? Mark 1, and the last name for its series of Hope. There you are. I did say we were going to get Mark 1 Hope. Sounds good to me. I like that. That goes well. Thank you for that recommendation from the comments. So again, if you do want a soldier or a Spark in this case, and a specific, what do we call it? A specific class, just let me know and we will see if we can make it happen on this series. Alright, weapon upgrade. He's already got a weapon upgrade? Oh, it's a heavy autocannon. Okay. Well, how do we upgrade that? Let's go ahead and check out his soldier abilities. Ooh, so there's either future combat or war machine. Yeah, we're definitely going to see if we can get this guy leveled up. Ooh, overdrive. Take 3 actions this turn and no action is turn ending. Multiple standard shots incur a small recoil penalty. Okay. That's reasonable, but very, very cool. What is this? Shredder? Attack... Yeah. Autocannon shreds armor, which makes a lot of sense. Arsenal. The bit can equip and fire heavy weapons. Okay, so I guess... Oh, that's a... I see like a little gremlin floating in the background. Makes sense. Mechanical chassis. This unit is immune to fire and poison damage. That is nice. And, of course, being a robot... attempt to remotely breach security on a network access point with your Spark. That is very cool. I am very keen to see how that works out. Okay, so now that we have a Spark, maybe we need to go to engineering.
I'll get started, Commander.
What's
We
this?
noticed early on that the Avenger has a
Proving
tendency
grounds.
to
Do we get
dip
anything
forward
different?
when the power core is under load without the engines engaged. At first I thought maybe it was a stabilizer issue. But now I'm starting to think it's all just part of the alien's grand design.
Oh.
The core itself may not be entirely stable, which would explain why the aliens went through so much trouble to isolate it in the bow.
Actually, I just noticed while we're on the experimental ammo, there is 3 of them here. Those are the Talon rounds. I'm guessing these are the blue screen rounds that we saw, so there's maybe another one that we're yet to come across. But again, we do want to hold on to just a couple of cores in case we need that to build fancy weapons. Let's go to the armory. Oh no. Maybe it was engineering. Build items. Overdrive, serum, flashbang. Weapons. There we are. Helix rail cannon for the spark. Yeah, we definitely want to grab that upgrade before we go. Oh, and a reinforced frame. Yeah, okay. We're going to spend a little bit of our supplies on that, just to make sure that we that it has a fair bit of survivability since it's coming in a little bit late to the party.
When inspired, our team is actually quite efficient.
Okay, and we also have powered armor, sorry. Let's have a look and see what that does. From what we've seen, the aliens' activities and their lack of regard for human life, preserving those of us that are still around has to become a task of equal importance to eliminating the alien threat itself. The success of this entire undertaking hinges on our ability to keep our soldiers healthy and ready for battle at a moment's notice. In working towards that aim, our latest armor prototype utilizes more of the alien alloys than we've previously assembled, and as the expected durability and potential for damage mitigation is extremely impressive, initial trials show the armor to be capable of withstanding a direct hit from focused plasma at 5 meters. Enough so to increase survivability by a substantial margin. I plan on advising the senior staff not to inform the troops of any perceived toughness associated with the suit. I would hate for our forces to go reliant on it despite our best intentions. Okay, so we now have new items available. Warden armor, celestial gauntlets, anodized chassis, and new proving projects for the Wraith suit and a war suit. Alright, well that's pretty cool. Oh, codename Goliath. Yep, very nice. Yeah. So that's for our spark, makes sense. Celestial gauntlets, further amplifying damage, more or less. Yep. Warden armor is... I'm not sure for who. And a war suit. Harnessing the power of Illyrium, it may be possible to create a new heavy-powered armored suit capable of generating defensive force field, not unlike those used on the alien craft. That's pretty cool. And a Wraith suit. Having seen the aliens manipulating psionic fields for a variety of purposes, we've theorized it may be possible to traverse through the physical confines of our world by developing a psionic field enmeshed in a specifically designed light armor suit. It's like a thing you can phase through walls or something. Huh. Alright, well you know what? We have an instant. We may as well take all of the instant. So let's go ahead.
I am at a loss for words to describe the difficulties we have had in attempting to handle this creature, affectionately known as the Faceless, to our troops. The nebulous form of its physical structure, including a pliable, semi-solid outer layer, seems to be slowly degrading now that the creature has expired. There is also a pungent odor that only seems to grow stronger as time passes. I've often wondered how the aliens could conceive of such a being. Is there another world out there, filled with these shape-shifting creatures? Or are they merely another construct of alien genetic tampering?
Okay then. Faceless autopsy, codename Protean. Early reports from the Resistance referencing an alien creature said to be capable of shapeshifting were initially dismissed by local cell leaders who attributed the sightings to combat stress and malnutrition. It wasn't until our own forces engaged with the creature that we successfully confirmed its existence. Surprisingly enough, the description of the creature from those early reports was quite accurate. With a varying height of up to 3 meters, the specimen currently referred to as the Faceless has one of the most unusual internal structures I've ever encountered. Where one might expect to find a skeletal foundation, we instead see a series of malleable chitin-like structures, providing various points for the expansion of several equally unusually fluid membranes. The membranes in question are responsible for the Faceless's extraordinary ability to mirror the form of a human. In recirculating key cellular combinations via an elaborate internal structure, the Faceless is capable of forming solid shapes while also mirroring colors and textures without physical sampling. As of yet, we've only seen evidence of the Faceless attempting to imitate humans, but not other species or inanimate objects. Whether or not it is a limitation of their genetic makeup or an intentional manipulation of their abilities by the aliens, we cannot say at this time. Alright, that's cool. Makes a lot of sense as to why it's so huge and then also so tiny. Alright, Mimic Beacon generates a holographic decoy to draw enemy attacks for 1 turn. It is deployed like a grenade, thrown to the site where the decoy will appear. Cool. Alright, researchers. Time instant for a datapad? Yeah, I think we have a couple of them, so let's go ahead and pick that up if it's free.
I agree. That is an important task, Commander.
I thought they said 0 days. Or maybe it's just ridiculously fast. Alright, well, either way, back to the geoscape, I guess. Alright,
we completed our research in remarkable time, Commander.
Oh wow, who would have thought? 34 intel. Didn't even pass a minute. Alright, new research yet again. Ooh, modular assault rifles. It's allowed us to attach an additional weapon upgrade slot. Ooh, do we do that? Storm gun, beam cannons. Okay, so I'm guessing that's a... Is it a plasma... Well, that's a plasma autocannon, I'd be guessing. And the storm gun's probably the shotgun edition. Yeah, we want those, but... 5 days for modular? Yeah, that does sound rather nice. So let's go ahead and do that.
I will begin our research immediately.
We will get back to business. Let's grab ourselves the intel.
Strategic resource located.
Thank you very kindly. We don't need anything else up here. There we are, supply cache. Let's fly down there. Supply drop in 16 days.
Avenger plotting new course.
And I'm pretty sure the alien, the alien UFO, or the alien frisbee of death, is not floating around anymore since we had a very successful Avenger defense. Okay, what's going on? Avatar project? Yeah. That's okay. Oh no! Covert actions for the win. Alright. Let's go ahead and
Our soldiers took some hits during the most recent covert action, but word from the medical team is they'll all be fine.
Okay. So that's alright. Let's assign some new actions. Now we could... Alright, so we already have access to the, what is it, the Warlock Hunter, the Assassin, that's right, we could take on the Assassin if we do well. So, I think we may just start, maybe working on the others, or do we go for the supplies? You know what, 98 supplies, we have a ton of stuff to spend things on. This is definitely going to be what we're going to do. Alright, add a soldier. Hang on a second, before we do this. 4 days? Do we think we'll get a mission in 4 days? You know what? I'm thinking we are. So I was originally going to say let's send out the Spark. But oh, we can't actually send the robot. Okay, well that makes sense. Let's send out David again. Some extra will. Ooh, that's nice. Maybe 6 days, 7 days. Yeah, we probably don't want to do that just in case he gets wounded, or... Let's send out... Wild Child. Yeah, I think that sounds reasonable. Let's send her. And then an engineer for preventing a wound. We actually have a spare one at the moment, I think. So, there we are. Nikolai. Confirm.
We will work hand in hand with our new allies.
Very nice. Alright. Hopefully we'll get this cache finished up.
Spread fear across this world. All will know what lies ahead.
Okay. Heard now income, and you're apparently as intelligent or as knowledgeable as you'll ever be.
Our friends in the Resistance are paying a heavy price with the Chosen running loose. We should do what we can to take them down before they hit again.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing when their knowledge runs all the way to the top, but I guess we're going to find out. Alright.
Commander,
so
the
2nd
aliens
of August
continue to
that
make
pops
progress
up.
on the Avatar project. If If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
I do wonder if it's like 1 pip per month. That wouldn't be crazy.
Strategic resource located.
Oh, okay. Supplies. Beautiful. Alright, now what do? We have full contact. Not going to get any more at the moment. Could, let's just zoom out a little bit. Yeah. Where do we go? We have intel, alloys, signals. Let's head up to the black market. We might be able to sell for some
Avenger plotting new
good amount of
course.
supplies. I'm sure we've got a bunch of corpses that we're not actively needing. So we should probably go ahead and locate that. Oh, actually, that's that a supply drop.
Market is open.
Let's just back out for 2 seconds. Oh, that's a facility lead. Alright, well, before we do, let's just double check with engineering. Do we need...
Hello, Commander.
Yeah, let's go and build items. We have armor. Yeah, okay, so Warden armor is a squad upgrade. Oh my goodness. 300 supplies. That's whew. Right, alloys. We will have enough. This one too. That's more alloys. So that's what, a total of 65, and a bit of Illyrium by 30 Illyrium. So that's gonna eat into that. Another 15 for alloy. That's, what's this? 15, 55. 80. Yeah, that would not leave us with much left over. But we don't need... What is this? Bodies... No, we don't need any bodies here. For weapons, do we need anything there? Not exactly. And no bodies there. Alright, we should be able to... Yeah, maybe we'll hold on to 2, what is it? Faceless just in case. And then everything else is just a matter of having supplies. Maybe a couple of sectoids. Yeah. That should be all that we need. Okay. Well then let's head on up there and sell some things off.
Yes, one of the advantages of working with Advent. On the surface, it was very comfortable. But there was a price for that comfort.
The millions of people in those cities don't seem to mind all that much.
Yes, but Advent is always watching. Between their forces and the aliens themselves, they see everything, not to mention the automated systems. There's nothing quite like providing identification to a lamppost.
Alright. Market is open. Black market. Let's have a look. What can we buy? What does this cost? This costs intel. Okay, so we could buy some more alloys for 40 intel. We do have a fair bit at the moment, so... Actually, maybe this is what we're going to do. We might spend some of our intelligence, because again, we can't use it to open up new areas, because we need to do not just a power upgrade, but the resistance comms. So... 35 supplies for 126 supplies. That sounds very good. Let's pick that up. Yeah, we definitely want that. And then what's this? We could halve the time for these things. That would cost us 120. We don't want to spend all of it. We need to leave at least 20 for the leftover things. Do we go crystals or alloys? I think we go... What's that, 75? Yeah, let's just buy them both. Thank you very much. And the alloys. Hopefully this speeds up our ability to do things. Alright, so now that we've purchased, let us see what we can sell. Sectoid corpses. We only need... I reckon 6 sounds good. They are very interested. Purifiers are worthless to us. I don't think there's anything that they're good for. Actually, you know what? We'll leave 2 of them there just in case we unlock a tech that does require them. We should probably hold on to those. Officers, let's send all bar 2. Let's sell a couple of you. We will keep 2 of those. No, we'll leave. We'll only take... Yeah, we'll leave 2 in there. Advent Wreck, let's go... And leave 2 in there. What's this? Viper Corpses? Yeah, we only need 1 for another medkit, so we'll keep that just in case. Mutons, we can definitely get rid of a couple. Spectres, I think we can do the same. We'll sell off a turret rack. We'll keep 6 of those. 2 of those. We'll keep 3 Archons for now. And this is all of our stuff. Oh, chrysalids. We can sell 1 off for a total of 236. I think that seems pretty jolly good if you ask me. They're a very nice amount of stuff. Alright. Back out of there. Now where do we go? Do we go for the signal lead or alloys? I think we're going to go pick up some alloy. Yeah, that seems to be...
Avenger plotting new course.
Seems to be what we're going to want. Now, before we start scanning, we should probably go back to our facilities. So we could technically build something. Yeah, can we afford... Could afford one of these. So that'll cost us 20 Illyrium and 150 supplies. We do actually have more power than we need. What about resistance comms? That requires 4 power. Okay, so it is a necessity. Let's go... Either that or do we go for a lab? Decisions. That'll take us... Oh wait, no, we can't do either of those. It's either a comm or a relay. The Psi Lab is the only one that we're actually after. Oh, that's right, because we finished the laboratory down there. If we placed a building in here, that would cost us nothing. Could do a Psi Lab. But then, yeah, no, I think we want comms. Comms is really what we're after, so let's go with the power upgrade. That'll give us more than enough.
Power relay upgraded.
And then we may even go... Oh, do we do that just yet? We only have 300 supplies. Let's, yeah, maybe I should have sat on that. Oh well, let's go to our armory. Let's go to our engineering. Build items. Let's get some fun stuff for us. Alright, Warden armor. That is a squad upgrade. Everybody gets health. Spark or spark. I think we go... Let's go for the full squad.
This is our basic power armor frame, providing the durability you'd expect from a giant armored suit.
That is very fancy. I do like that one. And then, yeah, we're going to come back for either one of these. 100 supplies, yeah. I shouldn't have paid for that upgrade. That was my bad. Alright, well...
This will prove to have been an important breakthrough.
Alright, let's assign new research. Breakthrough. Patch us an additional weapon space, that's good. Do we go for more intelligence? Actually, that could be really useful. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick this up. It'll only take a day. So my thought is...
I will send word as soon as we have something of note.
To make up for my little boo-boo, we're going to go back there.
Within the tight constraints of the Avenger, I've had a difficult time finding room to conduct some of our more theoretical experiments. Perhaps the next time we set down.
Alright, well, apparently I'm not quite playing this game as good as I should, but oh well. Oh, you know what? We have some more supplies, that's fantastic. Could not have come at a better time. Let's assign a new covert action. What do we do? AP. Loot is nice, but I don't think so. Superior weapon upgrades could be nice, but I don't think it's going to be super useful. Technical advances. Our light armor development. Provide +1 health going through. Huh. But you know what? Let's go with the Avatar project just so we're not too Actually, you know what? That will cost us 25 supplies at the moment. We could attempt having more connections. So let's not actually take that straight away. Let's go for optional soldier for a wound, more aim. Could use a scientist. 1 extra HP is nothing to scoff at. Actually, what is our lieutenants? Let's have a look. Yeah, maybe we could send out a yeah, maybe we send out some of these. So let's send out let's send Brad out there for extra hacking since he's a specialist. The other soldier required, I guess we're going to just send out David Martin. I think that'll do. And then to avoid soldier capture, let's send a sergeant. Like Fatal. Yeah, let's send out Caitlin Duff again. And that will be...
Our order is clear, and we will obey it.
That will increase our relationship with them, so we can do even better. Oh, hang on a second. I did not quite mean to do that. We wanted to check if we go over here to our resistance comms. 100 and something isn't really quite enough. If we go upgrade, we can staff an additional engineer. Let's just double check. That will give us... Yeah. That will give us more communication capability. So let's upgrade.
Communications facility upgraded.
Alright, that means we can now send Nikolai in there. An extra 4 contacts. Fantastic. We'll go up. And hopefully, we, before we go too far, let's go ahead and make contact with a new area. Yeah, 85? That's pretty good. We have 12 days before the supply drop. 85 here, there's... And that's already connected. What's Australia got? 80's not bad. 80 or 85? Right, well, we're going to go for 85. I think that gives us more access. Can we afford that? That's 60 intel. Ugh. Okay, maybe not. India? 30. Okay, so we could either do that or 90 intel. Yeah, we definitely want more intel. Well, I guess we're not going to be too picky. That's 30 for 45. Or 30 for 46. So I guess this is what we're going to do. We're going to make our intelligence work for us as intelligently as possible. Okay, here we go. Man, those worn-out army green t-shirts are very popular in the Resistance.
Hard at work for his masters in this area.
Okay.
New regional contacts located.
Also, too, that gets us a little bit closer here, too. So we might even try and pick this one up and take on that facility. Yeah, because that's a facility with 2 pips. So if I'm not mistaken, that'll do 2 here. Maybe 3 in total. So that would be a very nice addition to our collection. Alright, experimental grenade. Gas grenade. Okay. A fast-acting toxin allows the gas grenade to deal damage over a much larger area than our standard frag grenade, and any organic units caught in the blast radius will suffer the additional debilitating effects of poison over an extended period of time. That is very cool. I am
our inspiration
keen to see how that works.
Beneficial.
Alright. I totally forgot that we were about to get a whole bunch of extra research. Do we go alien encryption? I feel like we probably should. Yeah. Other than that, do we... Oh. Could do that, or we could just go for the, extra shotgun. I do feel like we want an extra shotgun, or one of these. 7 or 8 days, yeah. Let's go for the shotgun first. If it gets us closer to taking out...
I will make that our highest priority.
If it gets us closer to taking out some of the Chosen, I think a shotgun would be very beneficial to our situation. Oh, actually... Oh. Well, looks like we're going to have to go ahead and deal with this. More explosives. Signal jamming. Yeah, that's definitely what we're going to be after. Or a little bit of intel. Oh no. Loyalty among thieves. When the Chosen gains information about XCOM, a portion is based to the assassin. Well, that is worthless. Yeah, we're definitely going to go here to protect the device. Gets us a whole bunch of supplies, which is exactly what we need right now. It'll also take out a silly amount of future hassle with increased scanning times. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do.
Setting course for South Africa.
Alright, and then, yeah. Then what is this? Ooh, Spark ready for combat. Commander, our new Spark unit can always be sent on missions, even if they are wounded or being repaired. However, Sparks cannot pick up or carry other soldiers. Okay. Well, you know what? This is only a difficult mission. I think we're going to give him it. I think we're going to give our Robo Buddy a chance. So I think... Bondmate with Shifter. Yeah, you're there too. Okay, so we'll keep you two. Maybe we let our Colonel sit out. Again, he's already in the highest rank, so he's not going to get any more promotions. But we could possibly give that to somebody else. So we'll do that. Actually, hang on a second. Before we do, just to make things easy, we will go here. And we will take off the medkit. There we go. Alright. Now we will remove him. Who do we want to replace? Spark? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 health. Okay, so it's not terrible. Heavy rocket launcher. Seems pretty cool to me. Spark. I don't know of any upgrades for him. We only have regular armor and the autocannon. Alright, can we go build items? Can we afford anything for our mech? No, we're definitely yeah, definitely not wealthy enough to be able to afford anything there. Also can't do any of those, which is kind of understandable. Yeah. But hey, we are here, we're gonna get him some experience, level him up, and see what is possible. Alright, let's have another look. Should we... Who are you paired with? Soldier bond of... No bond mate. Okay. So let's just quickly remove you for 2 seconds. Who have we got? Still 3 days shaken, so we don't really want to afford too many people getting hurt. What do we do? Actually, let's just double check. Who is the... we're going to... Where is it? Hang on a second. We're in South Africa? Yes, we're in South Africa. So that means this is... Whose territory? Is that the assassin? I feel like it is the assassin. Yeah, that looks like the assassin. Okay. And the assassin's weaknesses are Reapers. Okay, so maybe we could actually give Mox the day off. Yeah, alright, well, let's head back in. South Africa is where we are going. Alright. So, Reapers is who we're keeping. Do we really need 2 snipers? Maybe not. Let's, yeah, you're paired with Pancakes. Let's remove you for now. Actually, we'll go ahead and remove your blue screen rounds. Thank you kindly. Get rid of you. And we will go with, who are we going to go with? So, oh, maybe I thought Mox was on this mission and he wasn't already. Okay. Well, we have 2 specialists. Yeah, you're the Colonel. We're going to remove you as well. We don't want a Colonel. Specialist with Sharpshooter, that's a good combination there. We have our Reaper, and then who else could we want? I'm thinking maybe a Grenadier would be a good call. So, let's go with, do we bring out Tom? Yeah, I think we do. Let's bring out Julia. I think she should do a pretty good job. And then, who are you paired with? You are bonded with nobody right now. But Soto, actually, yeah, she is friends with all the techies. Okay, that's fine. Sharpshooter, Grenadier, Spark, Reaper, Specialist, and what do we need? We could possibly go for a Ranger, bring out Wild Child. Yeah, it's not the craziest mission, and it would mean that if most people are low enough, yeah, as long as Elena isn't getting severely hurt, I think she's the only one from our top squad who we would bring on a kill mission. So I guess we're going to go with these people. Now let's go ahead and swap out some things. I do like that health vest, but I think we're going to go ahead and give you some fancy... Should we go Talon rounds here? Does seem like a good option. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and make armor, weapons. Thank you very much. Alright, well, let's give our plasma rifle. Oh, we only have one plasma rifle. Huh. Okay. Let's give that to you. Advanced laser sight and superior autoloader. Yeah, there's no one else to pick from. That's fine by me. Gremlins, yeah, Mark II, that's always good. What do we want on you? Maybe we go get rid of the nanoscale vest and we give you the medkits because you are our specialist. Oh, actually, can she heal? We should probably double check that she can. Yes, she can. Okay, that's very good, that's very good. That will be very nice for us. Let's go ahead and shard gun. Let's switch that out for, I guess, another fancy shard gun. Arc blade, you get the ionic axe, and then oh, hang on, we want to make utility items available. Yeah, we'll give you the stasis vest since you are going to be just in the firing line. Elena, you pretty much don't get much of anything. Let's give you, my friend, let's give you the spider suit. Warden armor is, what's this, 8 plus 6 plus 1? 8 plus 4, but you do get dodge. Yeah, wow, you know what, I think the capacity to get you into a better crow's nest is probably far more beneficial. We should also make weapons available. There we are. We will take that one there with the scope. Yeah, just make sure that we're hitting our shots. Oh, but he does lose out on the extra swat. So let's swap out the grenade for the rounds. We can give the, I guess, the other extra ammunition to our... Yeah, blue screens on our Grenadier. Unless there's anything that I can think of. Let's just double check building items. Yeah, no, there's nothing there. Armor. Oh, we could have a exosuit. Maybe we give that on, maybe we give that to Wild Child. Let's have a quick look at the... No, not customized. We want loadout. Yeah, Warden armor. Okay, so 9 plus 9 plus 1, or 9 plus 8 plus 1, but we get a rocket launcher. To be honest, a rocket launcher sounds pretty jolly cool if you ask me. Alright, we'll do all of that. Let's just check our loadout here. Frag grenade, let's swap you out for a stasis vest. Do we want the stasis vest? Gas grenades, that could be good. No, we're gonna go stasis. However, I do think with our grenadier, maybe we do pull one of these standard grenades out, and we give her a gas grenade just to try something out. Yeah. So we have booms, gas, more booms, a bunch of health, some fancy weapons to hurt them. To better shred through our enemies, as well as a med kit and some longevity. So I think this is where we're going to leave things, and we'll pick up next time with Operation Holy Jester, protecting a device for a whole ton of supplies so we can get even more powerful. Alright, let's see what the Spark can do and everybody else on this next mission next time. So until then, if you would like to catch more XCOM 2, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up for a little bit of good luck, and I will see you in the next one. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.